Starshine! Welcome to this video. If you're new here, my name is Veronica Virgo. I'm an intuitive and tarot reader. Today we're going to be doing a reading all about how you can feel more empowered. So I do want to talk a little bit about the difference between power over and feeling empowered. So power over is when we, try to dominate, when we try to take control of things, when we try to have power over other people or over other situations. Whereas feeling empowered, that power comes from within, comes from your soul, your heart, your passion, your drive, your solar plexus chakra, okay? Feeling determined, having willpower, feeling motivated. So this video is going to help you with the second type of power, to feel empowered rather than power over. I also wanted to mention that the way that this reading works is that I'm going to show you a clip with 3 different piles of cards. So there's going to be pile 1 clearly indicated, pile 2, and pile number 3. And you are going to receive a personal reading, although this is for multiple people, but this is going to tap into your energy and give you a reading that is applicable to your life. Now, by all means, if you want to watch the whole video, go ahead. But I learned from a friend the other day that she was watching the whole videos and she didn't understand that you were supposed to select a pile just for yourself and then watch that pile. And I heard from somebody else that they didn't know how to jump ahead to their pile that they selected. So this is just me letting you know that whatever pile you choose, you can jump ahead to that pile by looking in the description box below and selecting the timestamp. So in the description box below, there will be a section where it says pile 1, and then it will have a timestamp where you can click to jump straight ahead to pile 1 or whichever pile you choose. Taking action and feeling motivated and feeling empowered are really central to us, acting out our soul purpose, standing in our own power, calling our power back by, calling all the energy that we've left in other situations and people back to us, and then cultivating that energy to help us to embody our fullest and truest expressions of self. And acting on our soul purpose is really important for each of us on the planet at this time. The next clip, I'm going to show you 3 piles, and I just want you to take a couple of really deep belly breaths, tune in with your intuition, and ask your highest self which pile has the message that you need to hear right now. Let's jump into the pile selection. Close your eyes, take some deep belly breaths. Really take the time to find the stillness and the quiet within yourself. Ask yourself, which pile has the messages and the guidance that I need to hear right now? Then open your eyes and you will feel one of the piles buzzing with energy, calling and pulling out to you. Which pile has the message and the answers that you need to hear right now? Okay, so for those of you who selected pile number 1, very exciting energy I can see after turning around your cards. So you guys have a lot of wands and fire energy right in the center of your reading, which tells me that you guys have a lot of deep desires and passions that are just burning inside of you. So with these cards in the center here, I selected them with the intention that this is the main source of your power. And the main source of your power, you guys got the warrior card. So you guys are warriors. It says, be fearless and stand strong. So you guys have a lot of inner strength that you're able to draw upon and use in the outer world and bring into outer strength, willpower. You also have the 5 of Wands. So you're really somebody who is going to be working towards achieving your own goals while also being in a situation with others that will help them achieve their goals as well. You have so much fire energy in your main source of power, which is great. Who wouldn't want to have fire as their main source of power? It's very passionate, it's very fearless, it's very strong, it's very all-encompassing and powerful. However, fire is difficult to direct. It's difficult to control. So sometimes you may feel like, although you have so many passions and so much spark within you, that acting on those passions and bringing them into fruition can be challenging. But you are really being called right now to draw upon your creativity, your inspiration, your spirituality, because you guys are on a spiritual quest. If you aren't somebody who practices your spirituality, if you don't consider yourself a very spiritual person, you don't do spiritual practices, you actually are really on a spiritual quest, and this is where you draw your power from. You guys are a force to be reckoned with. I'm really vibing with your energy, honestly. You have some goals that you've been working really hard on, and you have the fire, you have the passion, you have the strength, and you've been pushing them forward. You just need a bit of fine-tuning around exactly how you're gonna make it happen. So in this section, these cards represent what drains your energy, what drains your power and makes you feel and leaves you feeling very drained and not powerful, basically. You guys got the Three of Pentacles, and this card is all about working with other people to achieve a common goal. So I have the feeling that you guys like to work on your own. Your passions and goals are of more of a solitary nature rather than teamwork, using teamwork to get to success. So you may have trouble compromising with others, or you really have your own vision and your own idea of where you want to be and how you want to get there. And when other people put their opinions in or want to collaborate with you, this drains your energy. You'd rather just do it on your own. Another card you have in this section of what drains your energy is the no card. It says wait, postpone, say no. So I have the feeling that you guys sometimes have trouble saying no to others, and this can be very depleting for your energy. So don't be afraid to say no, I'm sorry, I can't hang out today, or I don't want to collaborate on this project, or thanks for your advice, but I'm not gonna take it. Saying no really is a form of self-care in some instances, so empower yourself to stand your ground if necessary and to say, no, this is not for me. Another card you guys have in what drains your energy is the King of Cups. So sometimes you guys conceal your true feelings in order to play the diplomat, and you guys may even be a bit empathic, picking up on other people's emotions and energies and adjusting your own speech and energy and tone to accommodate those around you. But this is actually draining your energy because you need to be more authentic and true to yourself and express yourself from your own soul rather than tweaking and adjusting in order to accommodate those around you. So these cards I selected with the intention that this is what's happening underneath the surface. So on your own journey of empowerment, what is happening underneath the surface? So you do have the Five of Pentacles. This card has been coming up in a lot of readings lately. So sometimes you can feel rejected by others, not feel good enough. Your self-worth can be a bit shaky, and worry. I'm really getting worry. You can worry too much about things, overanalyze things, or care so much what people think, or just feel rejected. I feel like you guys are very unique individuals, and you really are born to shine and to stand out from the crowd. And you usually accept this, but when you don't, and when you want to kind of go with the mainstream and be more like others, this can affect you negatively. So, we're all born as wonderful, unique, beautiful impressions of the divine, all in different ways, shapes, and forms. So you also have the Blasted Beach card. So this card is symbolic of the Tower card. So right now, underneath it all, you may really be feeling like every time you get up and you're ready to go towards your goal, you get knocked down. And then you try to stay positive and get back up again, go towards your goal, you get knocked down. And this cycle is kind of perpetuating. So that's happening because you're fighting against the current of the natural way of things a little bit. Spirit and the universe is actually guiding you in a specific direction, and if there's a lot of resistance around something, it could be because it's not meant for you, or because you need to develop a new perspective before you can get there. So underneath the surface, I do really feel like you guys have the feeling that everything is falling apart, or that you feel a bit lost, or that you feel like everything could come crumbling down at any moment, or that it does keep crumbling down and then you have to build it back up again. Just this feeling of difficulty, of challenge. But you do also have the surrender card, so I can see that you guys are choosing to surrender when things do get challenging and tough, and you're not, you know, even though there is a bit of resistance, you guys aren't over denying the universe's wishes, or aren't over pushing yourself. You know, it's kind of almost like this stop and go energy of like, you are trying to, because you have so much fire energy, so much passion. Like I said earlier, fire is a wonderful, you know, conductor for your dreams, for your goals, for your vision, but it can be difficult to control, to keep tame, to keep under control, to direct. So underneath the surface, I do really feel like you guys are lacking direction a little bit. And, you know, that's because you're trying to push forward so strongly, but don't be afraid to take a pause, you know, to take a reprieve, to enjoy life, to find those moments of presence and happiness, okay? Because I do really feel like you guys are trying to push forward almost with too much force. But you guys are surrendering when necessary, which is great. So these cards here I selected with the intention of, this is how you can activate your power. How can you embody your power and channel it in the right directions and really step into your power, activate it. So the first card is Stand Your Ground. It's the Mountain card. So once again, this ties into your energy of what drains you. You guys being able to say no. You guys being able to stay in your own energy and not get muddled and confused with the energies of those around you. You being able to take time alone when you need to, or to, you know, not collaborate on certain projects that you feel like, you know, should be done with your own vision. So don't be afraid to stand your ground, because this is really how you're gonna activate your energy. And you know, it's not always about saying no. Sometimes it can be about saying yes to certain opportunities that, you know, maybe you only see the value in and others around you aren't seeing the value in. Just tune in with yourself more and act upon that. Another card you guys have on how to activate your power is the Ten of Pentacles. So stability could be really helpful for you. Honestly, all the cards you have in this section, so you have the Mountains, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and then you also have the Four of Pentacles. So some part of you is really craving stability, craving a firm, secure base to build off of. And this could have to do with financially. So just for a select few of you, there is a message coming through that is asking you to always have savings for a rainy day, always have a certain amount of money put away that you never touch, because this is really going to help you to feel more emotionally secure. You guys really feel empowered through feeling stable, feeling grounded. I feel like you guys have been going through a bit of turbulence in your life, and you really are seeking shelter, seeking safety. You guys, for you to feel empowered, you really need to feel safe. And safety is going to look different for everybody. For some people, this means having the support of family or loved ones. For others, it can mean having your sacred space in your home, and that your home life is very important to you. For others, it can mean, you know, a job or having a consistent income. So whatever thing in your life makes you feel secure, safe, stable, you guys really are, your soul is really asking for that in order for you guys to fully step into your power right now. Okay, so moving on to what fuels your power. So you guys got the Ace of Cups, so you guys could be very artistic individuals or creative, you know, and sometimes when we say creative, we automatically think artistic, painting, design, but People can be creative who are more innovative, who are building, who are using numbers, who are thinking outside of the box in general. So it doesn't necessarily have to be artistic, but you guys really like to tap into your creativity, tap into love, tap into your connection with the divine. So what fuels your power is really feeling inspired, feeling fresh, new energy. You guys may enjoy spontaneous things, shaking up the energy, doing and seeing things that you haven't seen before. This really fuels you, and when you guys are in this creative energy of not knowing what to expect next, that really helps you guys to feel empowered and fuels your power. Another card you have in this section is Birthing a New Age. It says birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So you guys have visions for the future, visions of a different way of being in your own life, and for everyone. Your vision looks different than, how you were raised or what you were born into, or maybe even your current circumstance. So what fuels your power is really feeling inspired and holding new visions for the future. You also have the Queen of Swords, so you could be a writer, a speaker, communication, anything that really involves communicating well, anything that involves clear communication, clarity, understanding words, speech. This really fuels your power. So maybe conversations, having conversations with people, sharing ideas, getting to the truth of a matter, analyzing things. This really helps to fuel your power. So these cards here, I selected the intention that this is an opportunity for you to stand in your power. So what opportunity is available in your life that will help you and allow you to really stand in your power? So you guys got a really powerful card here, the World. So I feel like you guys have been working towards a goal, vision, dream, something. You guys have been working towards something that you're very passionate about, and this will be coming to fruition soon. This cycle of you working towards this is coming to an end, but it does get a little bit more difficult before you experience that bliss and that feeling of culmination and accomplishment. So you do have the Two of Pentacles, which is all about balancing things. So sometimes when this is reversed, it can mean we're very stressed out trying to balance everything in our life and the different areas of our life, but you guys do have it upright. So I feel like you guys are managing this really well. So just continue to try and take breaks. You guys got the Deep Replenishment card. It says rest, retreat, be held. So although you guys are working really hard towards your vision, your goal, this thing that you've been working on, don't forget to take those moments of reprieve, to take those moments of rest and retreat, and to be held by those around you, to be held by your spiritual team, to be held by Mother Earth, and to take those moments to really just appreciate, be present, enjoy. Overall, you guys are going to achieve the stability and security that you're looking for. I can see that you guys are really on a path of trying to achieve some sort of security, some sort of safety, some sort of stability. And really what's going to drain your energy is accommodating others. And what is going to help you step into your energy is clear communication, feeling inspired, and holding that vision for the future. Beneath the surface, you do have that feeling of difficulty going up a mountain, really climbing and working for this. Sometimes this can bring you into states of pessimism or, feeling like it's never going to happen. But ultimately, you guys do have a good mental state right now, and you really are able to surrender to the universe and to come back to that stillness and that calm. You guys have such fiery, strong energy, and you are going to reach your goal. You have the World card here. It's coming. You're going to get that stability and that security that you've been working hard towards. Don't forget to keep holding the vision, to keep inspiring yourself, keep taking rests and breaks when you need it, those little rests and breaks, and keep tuning in with the universe just to make sure that you are staying on course and staying on the right path. And don't be afraid to take time to yourself and to not worry so much about the energies of those around you. you don't need to act from controlled emotion so much. It's okay to express this fire energy, especially with regards to spirituality. Pile 1, I just turned over the back of the deck energy for your piles, and I just had to share with you. So one message that's coming through is trust your instincts, okay? You guys are already doing it. You're almost there. You're already on the path that you should be on to achieving this goal. So you guys really do have a strong primal force within you, which is tied into this fire energy. And although it can present you with a bit of chaos and a lack of direction sometimes, it really is, you know, there for a reason, and you were born with this energy for a reason. So trust your gut instincts. You're doing it, okay? Another message that comes through here is the 9 of Wands. So once again, protecting your energy from those who are draining it, period. Once again, embracing those moments of joy and rest when necessary, okay? Taking little breaks along the way. Okay, pile 1, please comment down below and let me know if there's any other readings that you would love me to do for you, and I'll see you soon. I hope you guys have a blessed week. Bye! For those of you who selected pile number 2, here is your reading on how you can feel more empowered, how you can call back your power, how you can embody the fullest expression of your power. So right in the center here, these cards I selected with the intention in mind that this is the main source of your power, and this energy is very, very calm, okay? You guys have the Temperance card, which is all about balance, restoring balance, healing, cooling waters, okay? So you guys really can stand in your power when you keep your calm, when you stay level-headed, when you don't overdo anything, when you don't go into excess. Also have the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So you have amazing communication, and you also have amazing empathic abilities where you can kind of feel the intentions and emotions of those around you. Not only can you consider the emotions and feelings of those around you, but you can also communicate clearly so that you know, don't hurt them with what you're going to say. The main source of your power really is intuitive and emotional, but being able to translate that intuition and that emotion into, you know, words or speech, or, you know, being able to translate it to other people so that they can understand it and so that they can make sense of it. You also have the Perseverance card. So sometimes you may want to give up, but the main source of your power really is seeing a project through until the end, seeing your goals through until the end. So no matter how difficult things may seem, Spirit wants you to persevere. Persevere even though it's challenging, okay? You guys have the strength to persevere through these challenges. You also have the Traveler card, which says move in a new direction. So the main source of your power is to keep moving, not to stay stuck or stagnant in the same energy. Really think about the energy of a dancer. Although they are calculating their next move to a certain extent and everything is choreographed, there is also free expression within those choreographed moves. Their heart and soul is really shining through, but they're translating it in a way that the audience can feel what they are going through and understand those emotions, and that self-expression is communicated really well. Dancers also have to have a certain amount of self-control and perseverance through, you know, tough times, through body aches, through physical pain, and through challenges of trying to get certain moves down. And there's a certain amount of spontaneity and not knowing what to expect when you're a dancer, because you are tapping into that creative, free-flowing energy when you are choreographing something new, or when you do choose not to do a choreographed dance and to do more of a free expression dance. So sometimes analogies come through for me because the intuitive messages I receive are really through feelings, emotions, images, different things that can be hard sometimes for me to translate to you. So that dancer analogy just came through, and I hope it made sense for you. So that is the main source of your power. We're also going to look at what drains your energy, what takes your power away from you. Okay, so you guys have the Minnetonkan card. So it says longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So you guys may have this feeling that perpetuates throughout your life where it's this feeling that you don't belong. Kind of like you feel like the black sheep, or you feel like the outcast, or even if you are a social person or do have friends and people that you hang around with, you may always still feel like there's some part of you that they don't understand, or that nobody ever sees. It's this feeling that this longing for being seen in a certain light or being understood in a certain way. But over focusing on, feeling set apart from the crowd and longing for something that isn't attainable can also drain your energy. So over focusing on the sense of not belonging can actually be harmful. So don't over focus on the fact that you don't feel like you belong. You also have the Five of Wands, and just intuitively I'm feeling crowds. I'm feeling a lot of diversity and different energies around. So things like going to malls or being in crowds, being around a lot of different energies around you really muddles your energy, because you can't make a clear boundary as to what energies are yours and what energies are other people. Also, the need to be right. We all fall into this ego trap of wanting to feel right, and sometimes it's just wanting our perspective to be seen and understood, but it can come across as wanting to be right if you are interrupting people or forcing your opinion on others. So that's something to be mindful of, because this also drains your energy. You also have the Strength card. So sometimes you're too strong, sometimes you don't ask for help when you need it, sometimes you can be a bit of a martyr, you can flaunt your suffering or flaunt your challenges, and this drains your energy. So don't over identify with strength to the point where you can't be vulnerable. You also have the Six of Pentacles. So your giving and receiving can get out of balance. Sometimes you can ask for too much from people. If your happiness is gained completely through other people, that's not healthy. And if you are, giving so much that someone else's happiness depends on you, that's also very draining, right? So just being mindful of how much you're giving and receiving in relationships, because if you are over giving or over receiving without giving, that can drain your energy. So for these cards, I selected with the intention that this is how you can activate your energy. How to activate your energy? I do feel with the Page of Wands here that you guys do have, you need to be mentally stimulated, and sometimes this over focus on mental stimulation can leave you feeling a bit ungrounded. It's really important for you to act on your creative ideas and to bring them into the physical world. You also have the Earth Guardian card, which says stay rooted and grounded. Yeah, so with the Page of Wands, it's like you're full of exuberance. You even have like this sidekick of optimism, and you're having so many ideas. I want to do this, I want to try this, I could do this, but you need to ground those ideas into reality, and this is really going to help you to activate your energy, activate your power. Then you have the Two of Pentacles, so another balance card. You guys have a lot of cards tied into your power that ask for balance, ask for the extremes to come together to bring more balance. How to activate your power is to balance your active mind with your active body. Bring them together in unison so that you are acting on what you are thinking. So this is really special. So this section, I selected these cards with the intention that this is what fuels your power. And you guys got you guys got two cards that represent the divine timing, spirit guides, guardian angels, the destiny, karma, the divine plan. What fuels your power a lot is your spirit guides and guardian angels guiding you in this life. They really help you to see the best in yourself and act for the best for yourself. So you guys got Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So I would say that your soul purpose is really heavily tied into you guys feeling empowered. I would maybe look into receiving an Akashic reading or doing an Akashic meditation where you can visit the Akashic records and learn more about your soul purpose and your destiny here in this life, why you're here and what you're motivated by. You guys also got the Fortune Fairy, which is like the Wheel of Fortune card in the tarot. So what fuels your power is really like the spirits. So it could be fairies, it could be angels, it could be nature spirits, but your muse is really connected and tied to the spiritual realm, whether you realize it. Maybe it's when you are going for a walk or going for a cycle, or you're at the beach, or you're just staring off into a sunset or sunrise. When you gaze upon the beauty of nature, you kind of receive ideas and visions and inspiration, and this is the spirits sending you the muse that you need. Another thing that fuels your power is being around like-minded souls that are motivated by the same type of inspiration and guidance that you are, that are open to adventure and spontaneity, having that more carefree spirit. There is an opportunity available for you to step into your power, and this is really tied into soul family, which relates with the last card that I just had. This card says, call in your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. So if you like dressing a certain way, talking a certain way, doing certain things, but you aren't doing them, you're not dressing that way, you're not doing those things, then the people who are actually like you on a soul level are not going to be able to find you, because you're not going to look or act like them or be interested in the things that they're interested in on the outside. So you guys, an opportunity for you to step into your power is to really show who you are on the inside to the outside world. That way you can really align with your soul family, and you can find those souls who are more like you, who are here to teach you, and you are here to teach them. I've got the Wheel of Fortune card again, but this time in the position of an opportunity available to you. So I really feel like luck is on your side. You guys may have been told throughout your life that you're a very lucky person, and I can see that the spirits really favor you, and they do try and present you with good luck and opportunities and situations that they think you're going to enjoy. Thing is that underneath the surface, you guys there is a decision that you have to make that you are kind of putting off, and you are kind of thinking that you're better than it. Like you're like, oh, I don't have to make this decision because I'm different, or I'm special, or I stand out, or I'm set apart from the crowd, so this is not something that I have to deal with. There is a bit of ego there, and it could be related to your career, to your soul purpose, to your craft, to what you are mastering and working on, or to your abundance, how you receive your abundance. So don't be afraid to make a decision when necessary, because another thing that can drain your energy is taking too long to make a decision. So going back to how you guys can step into your power, like I said, luck is on your side, and you do kind of need to find your soul family a little bit more, and you will have an opportunity for that. But one main thing is, with the Eight of Swords here, not to get trapped in mental illusions. Like I said before, you guys have a very airy energy, so you do spend a lot of time thinking, analyzing, brainstorming, but you kind of need to bring that creativity to expression, to fruition, to action in the physical realm. So get out of your head, get into your expressive, artistic, creative, spontaneous self, and this will bring you, when you step out of your head and you step more into your physical reality, especially within nature, it brings you into this channel. It's almost like you can step into this channel where the nature spirits are bringing you your muse, and you feel very inspired. And then when you act on those inspirations and ground them in reality, your soul family will be able to see you and see your work and be like, wow, I see a part of myself in this person. I want to connect with them. Okay, pile 2, that was your reading for how you guys can feel more empowered, how you can step into your power and call back your power. So I really hope that this reading resonated with you, and if it did, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'm sending you guys lots of love and blessings. Bye, pile 2. Okay, so for those of you who selected pile number 3, here's your reading on how you can feel more empowered in your life. How can you call back your power, step into your power, and feel more empowered? Okay, so right in the center of the reading, I have some cards that I chose with the intention that this is the main source of your power. And you guys got some pretty powerful cards here. So just right off the bat, you guys have the Queen of Wands. So very charming, very like socially good with people, very passionate, driven, fiery, a strong personality, or somebody who has a strong personality, and you have the tenacity to persevere through difficult and challenging situations. One of the main sources of your power is persevering through the difficulties in life. But you do have two cards here that represent kind of like the darker aspects of life. So you do have the Devil card, which means that the main source of your power comes from understanding your shadow self, your shadow side, the darker aspects of your personality. You know, everything happens for a reason. We're all born with certain personalities for a reason. We have certain emotions for a reason. Part of tapping into your power is exploring your darker side and channeling it for the light. So you got the High Priest. It says intend and create. So the High Priest has all of the necessary tools and ways of thinking and opportunities available to him in order to, you know, make things happen. He's also very spiritually connected, as you can see the Merkaba symbol above his head. He has a lot of energy, and it's just about channeling that energy into where you want it to go. Could be involved with a job or hobbies that are more taboo, that aren't accepted by the mainstream as much, or, you know, maybe you don't on the outside, but these, you know, feelings or hobbies or just different ways of being that may not be accepted could be inside of you. And part of tapping into your power is, you know, understanding this darker aspect of your personality. These cards here I selected with the intention that this is what drains your energy, what leaves you feeling unempowered. So you got the Seven of Cups. So you guys do not like to wait. You do not like to take long to make decisions, take long to do things, to take your time, or rather, even if you do like to take your time, that this drains your energy. So don't wait around in a certain situation for too long before making a decision, because this is draining your energy. So don't become stagnant or complacent or unmoving. Keep the energy flowing and going. Another thing that drains your power, you guys have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Second guessing yourself drains your power. Not having faith in the universe, not trusting the divine plan, not trusting in your own instincts and your own intuition. Basically doubt, self-doubt, and just doubt in general. So this energy of doubt isn't serving you and actually drains your energy. King of Cups also came out in this position, and the King of Cups has come out in every single reading for pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So a message for all of us really that is coming through with the King of Cups, and especially for you guys in the section of what drains your energy, is not being over concerned with how what you're doing is affecting others. Of course, always be a deep listener, always have compassion and consideration, but to kind of create a boundary between your energy and the energy of other people, because sometimes because you are emotionally sensitive and you can kind of feel the energies of those around you, you sometimes accommodate your speech, what you say, or how you act in order to, you know, be more accommodating of others. But this can drain your energy sometimes if you're overthinking it and, you know, you're not having that time to really cultivate your own energy. So how can you activate your powerful energy and really feel empowered? How can you activate it? So first of all, something that really activates your energy and helps you to feel empowered is gaining public recognition. So when others praise your work or really lift you up, or, you know, acknowledge your efforts, it really helps you to feel empowered. You also have this Strength card here. So another way to activate your energy is by connecting with your heart and acting on your true heart's desires, tapping into the portal of your heart to find strength that comes from within rather than without. Also have Summer, bask in joy and light. So another great way to activate your empowering energy is to spend time in the sunshine. The sun literally gives us energy and life, and you obviously, you know, I'm not encouraging not wearing sunscreen and stuff. Like, wear your sunscreen, protect yourself, you know, don't get sun damage. But when it's safe, you know, spend time in the sun, look into sun gazing, or, you know, just absorbing the sun's rays, because there's a lot of vitamins and energy and nutrients that's going to come from that. Also, just taking those moments to be present and to tap into joy and to allow yourself to experience joy helps you to feel empowered. So these cards here I selected with the intention that this is what's going on underneath the surface. So in your empowerment journey, what's happening underneath the surface? And you guys have 2 cards that represent a new beginning. So you have, from the Ganesha deck, the beginning card. But the first card in this deck and the first card in this deck, which is the Fool and the beginnings card. And the Fool also indicates a new beginning. So there is a new beginning on the horizon. Some of you who are more intuitive have probably tapped into this energy and can sense it coming and are really, you know, expectant for what's next, what's around the corner. Spirit is reminding you to pay attention. You are moving into a new phase, a new journey, some new energy is coming in. So this is just saying, be mindful, be cognizant, and take the steps in the direction that you wish to. Be awake, have your eyes open, and have a bit of intention with what you're stepping into. This section of the reading represents what fuels your power. And in every single card, well, in 3 out of 4 cards, there is water. And in the card that doesn't have water, there's a lot of blue. So what fuels your power for you guys is, 1, spending time in water. So being near bodies of water, lakes, rivers. You may even find that you feel really rejuvenated after a shower. One of your spirit guides is really does communicate with you when you are around water, and water is very cleansing for your energy. So that's just one message that's coming through. This can also mean that emotions and feeling emotionally connected to things really fuels your power. So you guys got the Water Guardian. It says connect with your emotions. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse. Know that your sensitivity is actually a gift. So don't brush your emotions off. Take the time to tune in and to understand your emotions and why they're there. This will really help you to fuel your power. Also got the Page of Cups. So understanding your emotions and why you're there are very important for you in your journey. Looking beneath the surface and understanding why you're feeling certain emotions will really help you to fuel your power, because they're all there for a reason. You also got the Mirror card. It says who or what is triggering you. So maybe some sadness or some anger or some more of the negatively perceived emotions are popping up for you. But in order to fuel your power, you need to understand why you're being triggered, to tap into your emotions, and to know that expressing them is okay, and feeling them and holding space for them. The card you got in this section is the World card. So you guys got the Fool and the New Beginning and the World. So one phase, one chapter is really coming to an end for you guys, and a new one is beginning. So you are coming full circle. Opportunity for you guys to step into your power is by creating boundaries. This card says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, and then you guys also have the 5 of Swords here and the 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords is asking you to make clear decisions. The 5 of Swords is asking you to be okay with not being on the same page as someone else or other people in your life, being okay with making a firm decision and going in a different direction if necessary, and creating those boundaries to say that I will do this, I will not do this, this is what I'm capable of, this is what I'm not. I'm willing to extend myself this much, but no further. Also have the Emperor card. Another opportunity for you to step into your power is tapping into the divine masculine, taking what you want when it's available for you, having that firm base of which to build off of, staying connected to the higher perspective of things. Okay, so an opportunity for you to really stand in your power is to take a bird's eye view of things and to understand what drains your energy and what fills your energy up, and then creating boundaries around those needs, around those energetic needs, and acting accordingly. Okay, pile 3, that was your reading for how you can feel more empowered, step into your power, call your power back. I really hope that it resonated with you, and if it did, please let me know in the comments down below, and also feel free to suggest a reading that you would love me to do for you in the future. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'm sending you lots of blessings and love.